pause button is green, the same as your pause button is supposed to be red.
Sharon's asking me how to work the camera.
This is Renee's camera, which she's lending us because it's got 3 chips instead of 1.
Yeah, but don't ask me how to work it.
Yes.
So we took a little break. There was a little mower. He's out, gone.
Now
Baby's going to bed.
And we had started to talk about the reason why you went to Austin.
Oh yeah, so we also went for a location scout. And so in my short film, the guy, he's supposed to take his father on a joyride on his motorcycle as a last dying wish. That's the whole idea. But anyway, he turns out he's in jail. And so we were going to Austin to try to find a jail. And Eddie knows this wonderful man named Roger Wade, I think it was Wade, and he took us to this old jail in Austin that's completely dilapidated. They actually housed criminals there for a while. And we walked through and it was just perfect. It just was chipped away, and there had been a film crew in there earlier, so they had set up new areas that were freshly painted. And then you walk around the corner and the windows are broken, and you know, the cords are hanging out of the ceiling for the electrical work. So it's just perfect. So we're going to use that, and then we tried to drive around and look for some areas that would be the nice motorcycle drive for the father's ride, and we couldn't find anything that I really liked. So
in all of Austin, you couldn't find a...
Not really. I want something that is has less civilization around it. Too many houses are built up in Austin now, in the hill country. So anyway, I have time. I have plenty of time. And then we came back, and I say we, because it's Jed and I. Jed's riding it with me, and he actually did a motorcycle movie with his father years ago. So it's just interesting to work with him on this. And anyway, so we came back, and we happened to go to the Hermosa Beach Film Festival.
Yes, and how was that?
You know, it wasn't so good. It really wasn't that great. There were a couple of pieces that were average, but I have a new sense of what to expect in great short films after going to Sundance. I saw so many tremendous films that blew my mind. So now I have to say I just didn't get most of the short films there. It has nothing to do with the festival, it's just the submissions that were put in. So I walked away completely disheartened. I said, you know, I don't understand specifically for me why I want to make this short film. And I think the problem with a lot of filmmakers is that they just make a film just for the sake of putting something on camera. So I'm going back and I'm trying to figure out why I feel like I have to tell the story, and if I don't have some compelling reason, then I'm not going to do it at all.
You'll find a story that does compel you.
Yeah, exactly. Right. With this great jail, you know, we can do anything. The theme that always grasps me right now is I love the idea of people watching the short film and then at the end asking themselves questions because they feel unresolved about something. And I want to really touch on, in our society, who are criminals and who aren't. What do we look at as being the good guy versus the bad guy?
And how the line isn't always easy to see?
Yes. It's not always easy to see, because in this case, the son takes his father on this joyride. It's his father's last wish, but yet his sister takes him, allows him to go to jail for it, which is what would happen in our society. So you have this man who is being punished and trapped in this situation because he was trying to give his father freedom. I like that. It's interesting. I don't know. Is it enough to make? I don't know. Will I make the short film? I don't know.
When it comes to writing it, because you've got a plot, but the heart of it is going to be in the dialogue. It's going to be in the conversations between people, within people.
Yeah.
So is that inside you yet? Have you started to write?
We did. We started, we were 2 pages into it. But the one short film we did like while we were watching the Hermosa Beach Festival was one that had very little dialogue, and it was all about relationships through human behavior, people's reactions, and the way they communicate without long expositional dialogue. Yeah. So we're both on the same path on what we want. Now it's just a matter of trying to get it across. So, you know, it's a little, it's a hobby, this one. frustrating. But, what else? Still working on Diamonds and Guns. I'm going tonight to finish the titles.
Yeah, and is Joe started the music yet?
But Joe's finished with the music.
Finished with the music.
Have the music. Music's great. It's perfect. And now I'm just, again, another problem. I thought I knew where I was going to put the titles in the film, but it doesn't work. The mix is too fast.
Oh.
So the montage can't supply an area for the titles. So
One
more things. But now I know the next time I'm going to make sure that the camera is positioned in just the right format and the cuts are slow enough so you can actually have time for the names to come up and hold.
Right.
You know,
that's ironic.
Anyway, it's very funny. And two places in the film I had allowed for a little bit of title.
And you're going to put this out on DVD because you're getting asked constantly.
What's happening with Diamonds and Guns?
When it's done, what will happen to it?
It will be on DVD.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I don't know. People are asking about it. People who distribute films, but they haven't seen the movie yet. So when it's ready, then I'll let them see it and see what happens. But I am putting at the end special thank yous. I'm going to put special thank you to the Xena fans, which is great because I can do that, you know? Isn't that fun? But it's basically for all you guys who helped buy all the photographs and all the artwork in order to finish post-production on this. So when I put thank you to the Xena fans, you'll know who you are.